The thing is these, baby, I don't give a fuck.
She doesn't give a fuck.
I know, like, yes, of course, there can be women that appreciate and like this job. Statistically and logically looking at it, though, we value that men are an asset to the function of society that us, majority of women, want, need.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
No, we were talking about infrastructure, technological advancements. There's a lot of technological advancements, especially within medicine, that was credited and has now been recredited to women.
I don't care who the credit is.
That was originally credited to men, kind of giving lots of medical advancements were initially given credit to men, but it was really their subordinates, which were women, who created it and are now getting the credit that they deserve.
Fake news.
It's
absolutely
the function of society, the current function of society. We do need men. That is my opinion. Now,
well, to reproduce, yes, absolutely.
not even that. The function of the society we have today: sanitation, welding, underwater fucking jobs. No women. I can't fucking overgeneralize all women.
I have a friend in underwater welding.
That's amazing. Wow, the one. No,
bro. Like, why do women do this? Like, why do they always find their one single friend out of millions of women who works in underwater welding? Why do they always find that once? And I bet you she's lying. I don't know of any women, like even if you search, the chances you may find female divers, deep ocean divers, female divers, more of those than women who actually do underwater or undersea water welding. But women always find the exception to the rule. And for her to say that they only need men for reproduction, that's very disrespectful to her brothers, to her father, because I'm sure her father wasn't just, his only use is not just for reproduction. I'm sure her father, if she has a father, did take time to take care of her and provide for her security. Like, look at the situation in Ukraine. All the men were ordered to stay behind to fight for their country. If the men were let go, were allowed to leave the way women were allowed to leave, Russia would have won the war already. Look at Florida recently, the hurricanes. Who was there out saving people stuck in their houses and flooding? Men. Who's doing the construction? Men. Police officers. Men. Like, there's so many examples of why we need men in this society, but for her, a privileged woman, she can speak with such disrespect because men have made it so comfortable that she can speak like that. She hates men, and it's unbelievable. If I was her brother or her father, I would be very ashamed. I feel sorry for the boyfriend.
Good for you.
We got an infographic.
But here's the thing: is these, baby, I don't give a fuck.
She doesn't give a fuck.
I know, like, yes, of course, there can be women that appreciate and like this job. Statistically and logically looking at it, though, we value that men are an asset to the function of society that us, majority of women, want, need.
And I would hate to.
And enjoy. Even us men like me, we get to enjoy because other men put in the hard work. It's not even just women.
Because you don't want power.
I don't.
Yeah.
This is a power thing with them. It's not about logic. It's about we don't need you. It's a power play. It has nothing to do with logic. It's just they want to see men fall at the behest of women. Some women, they won't never say that.
I don't think that to be true.
That's my opinion.
I've never said that men were not an asset or that they're not important, but what we were saying, sorry, I don't mean to speak for you. What I was saying was that men weren't necessary in your whatever you just said.
Exactly.
I will say this. There was a point brought up.
It was stupidity.
I bet
remember.
it was. I know.
There was a point brought up to sit like, because I would hate as a woman to hear this to say like, oh, the only thing we need you to do reproduce. That would make me see red if a man said that. So to say that to a man is crazy, in my opinion. To say that you're only here to reproduce.
Well, no, we're
like that's crazy.
We're talking about in a hypothetical.
I'm never talking to women ever again.
I'm hurt too. Like, she's so disrespectful. And the fact that she claims she's in a relationship, if I was her man, I would be scared as fuck. I'm telling you. Because you're literally sleeping with an enemy next to you. Because if you're that useless, as soon as you give her your sperm, she could take you out for all she cares, right? But also, there's one thing most feminists like her hate. Feminists hate a woman who stands up for men. They hate the woman who stands up for men more than they hate the man. Let me repeat that. Feminists hate other women who stand up for men more than the hatred they have for men.
You were talking in a hypothetical situation.
I know, but if the hypothetical was...
Because
we only need men to reproduce is actually a crazy thought.
What
because
were they saying women were for, though? That's literally...
We never limited
that. But the thing is, that never left his mouth.
No, we didn't.
It did leave
we just said
mouth.
you're not physically capable of doing what we're doing. But I said we need you, and I also said some things men can't even do that other men can do. So I acquiesce to both of those things, and I'm not into the power struggle. I'm into logic, what makes sense. Women can't do everything that men do, and men can't do everything women do.
Let's pull up the infographic. Can you pull that up, Damon? All right. Oh, open up. Can you do right-click, open the new tab on the image? We're going to get that going here in just a sec, guys. We have a quick infographic we're going to pull up. Guys, like the video if you're enjoying the stream. Like the video. And you got it? Okay. Make it bigger, please. All right, top 20 most dangerous U.S. occupations and percentage male. Logging workers, 95% male. Fishing workers, 99.9%. Aircraft pilots, 94%. Roofers, 98%. Refuse...
Wait, before even Andrew, Brian goes down through the list, the fact that we have to resort to bringing out statistics for something that should be common sense for a feminist to realize that men do the most dangerous jobs in the world is crazy to me. The fact that she's sitting in a building that was constructed by men, but she's arguing men are not needed and someone has to pull up some statistics is crazy. She's either dumb, she hates men so much, or she's dumb. One of those three choices. I know, I said dumb twice for a reason.
So garbage collectors, 91. Truck drivers, 94. Iron and steel workers, 98. Farmers and ranchers, this is where you get your food, 75. Agricultural workers, 79%. Recycle. Oh my God, I can't speak English. Recyclable materials workers, 91. Mining, this includes oil and gas, 99.9%. Landscaping, 95. Construction workers, 97. Cement and concrete, make me smaller, please. Cement and concrete manufacturing, 97. No,
Our faces are in the way.
We're blocked. So make us smaller on the right small. Yeah, then you got it. Okay. So did I say cement and concrete manufacturing? Electrical power line workers, 99. Police, 85. Maintenance and repair workers, 97. Taxi drivers, whatever. Oh, great, I'm going to get canceled by the Taxi Association. Support activities for mining, 99%. Mining, except oil and gas, 99%. Okay, like these are critical infrastructure jobs, majority men. Like it would be to total societal collapse if all men disappeared.
World War II happened.
How's that relevant?
All of the men went to war, and who picked...
No, not all of the men. That's a lie. Not all men went to war. Some men stayed and some women had to join the factories, but eventually men came back. It's not like World War II was for 10 years. So even when the men came back, shit was crazy. So men needed to come back to take care of business.
Picked up the slack. Who worked in the steel?
There were still men doing those jobs.
Women picked up all the slack.
But okay, so look, there are some women who are, but okay, the scenario that I'm kind of thinking about in my head here is that like you snap your fingers. So women don't have the requisite amount of time to like do the preparation and get the women in these fields in order to be like representative and have enough there to actually enter them. So because these fields are currently predominated by men, if you snapped your fingers and women didn't have the time to like, you had 20 years to prepare for all men disappearing, if it just happened like instantly, you guys would be fucked.
It would be difficult.
No,
but we would have to count on that 1.1%.
Like,
It would be catastrophic, but it wouldn't be impossible. What he was saying is that we would not survive.
Here, look, stop. Hold on. Let me give a couple clarifying things here. So in either scenario, let's say all men die, all women die, either scenario, it's the end of the human species eventually. Mm-hmm. Both scenarios, if all men survive, all the women are gone, it's the end of the species. All the men disappear, women are still there, end of the species. Mm-hmm. For either one. However, I think there's a differential here. Just it's not to like dunk on women. It's just like the sheer undisputable, incontrovertible. Is that the word? Incontrovertible?
Real
I don't know.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's okay.
Reality of just the fact that men are so enmeshed in like critical infrastructure jobs that uphold like the society at large. Women are not represented in these jobs in significant amount of numbers, where if there was some like scenario where all men disappeared, there wouldn't be enough women to fill it, and like the cascading and domino effect of just the catastrophe that would happen if you had all men disappear, who are making sure every single hour, every single day that there isn't some like massive shit hits the fan situation. Everything would just start collapsing. Water, sewage, electricity, gas, fuel refinement, garbage collection, telecommunications, IT infrastructure, road maintenance, all these things, truck and delivery drivers. Your food's gone, your water's gone, your electricity's gone. Without these things, people are going to starve. There's going to be fires. There's going to be all kinds of probably crimes occurring. That's kind of to the side though. Yeah, it's going to be like, it's going to suck for men. They'll live to old age. The women, I'd say like 50% of women are dead within 3 weeks. I'm not.
The fact that he even has to break it down like this, just for them to get it, shows you that their hatred for men can't let them see that logic. They refuse to see that logic. Because if he reversed that same thing that he just said, and he said like, if women left, hospitals will be in shambles because all nurses will be gone, child daycare centers, teachers, everything of that sort. For some reason, they will understand that, yeah, if all women disappeared tomorrow, we would have some issues in society, especially in jobs that women usually take care of, right? But for her, if men disappear tomorrow, for some reason, women will just pick up the trucks and deliver goods and just pick up the construction and just fight the wars and all this. For some reason, that will be fine, right? Without the men. The hatred for men is crazy. You know? But anyway, shout out to Brian. Link down below to whatever podcast. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Subscribe. Peace.